Hi gardener friends, welcome to the channel. I'm Era and this is Gardening on Purpose. Today is the last day of 2023 and I wanted to do one last tour to show you the status of the garden. Now, I woke up this morning, looked out the window and realized we actually got a frost. There's a little light coating of frostiness or ice on the ground, as you can see over there. It looks looking all white. And but the plants are holding up really nice. Nothing looked extra damaged than it didn't look yesterday. But I wanted to give you a tour of the entire yard, the backyard, the side yard, and the front. So it's kind of going to be a little bit of a longer than usual video, hopefully no more than 20 minutes. But I again want to show you what the garden looks like on the last day of the year, and also because there was a frost. So let's get into it. So I'm going to back up and kind of show you, give you I guess a panoramic view. So over here is a work in progress of shade, and I need to put some shade evergreens to block out the neighbor. And I'm looking for some Elysium. They're very expensive online and I need a lot of them. And I don't want to buy those baby ones. I want to buy established plants so I could maybe get the hedge going in 2 years. So I've been on Facebook Marketplace. I don't see any. They're online for $33. I'm not buying a plant for $33. That's just not going to happen. And I'm just waiting to see come spring. There should be somebody who has them in spring. So that's what that area is. This is a constant struggle for me. First it was a perennial, and then it was an annual. I'm going to be back to a perennial next year. I need to get some plants to fill it in. Up there is my vegetable garden that I only do gardening there in the spring and summer. And then this is the main backyard garden. You can see what's standing up is the sunshine ligustrums. And these beds are the artisan coneflower, salvia, and lantana. In this bed we have which I might change, but for now we have encore azaleas, we have Henry III asters, and we have White Mountain daisies. What's standing up here are sunshine ligustrums, Chinese fringe flower, roses, daisies, dianthus, blanket flowers, and more asters, which I recently planted, and yarrow. Back there are some newly planted recurve ligustrums because I'm trying to block that out. This is where I kind of throw things that I cut up, and I'm trying to create a screen with these ligustrums. I just started doing that this year, and they're very fast growing. So I'm hoping by next year they should start looking very screenish, if that's such a thing. So going back here, more sunshine ligustrums. It's one of the better sunshine ligustrums in the yard. It's in a perfect spot. And then we have stuff like eryngium that hasn't gone to sleep. That's eryngium, of course, you know, lamb's ear. Got some red hot poker that I bought from where did I buy this? I bought this from Lowe's or Home Depot, but it was bare root, and it did not flower this year. It better flower 2024 or else it's coming out. I've got me some Olive Martini Elaeagnus. My mums, I'm going to cut back early in the year. Got some Adams Color Guard Yucca right there. Butterfly bush. This is the Pugster periwinkle butterfly bush, and some more butterfly bush that I guess here butterfly bushes don't completely go back to sleep. These are the royal red butterfly bush. I recently planted Loropetalum, It looks good. You might have seen a video of it, well, maybe no more than 2 weeks ago, and I struggled to decide what to do with it. Do I put it in the ground? But I'm glad I did because it's safer in the ground. Some more recently planted, these are Encore azaleas. This is the autumn lily. It was a 3-gallon for $15 in one of my clearance videos. And this is the autumn moonlight. Both of them get to 4 to 5 feet tall, which is perfect for that spot. My bare root roses from Walmart, they're done, but they're still doing great. I cut them back, and come spring, I'm going to cut them back one more time to get ready for the real flush. This verbena has been evergreen and blooming all year. I swear to you. I'm thinking it's the Endurascape, and verbena, but then sometimes I'm thinking that it's the Homestead one. I keep getting confused, and I need to figure it out because I have 2 tags of 2 trailing verbenas, and I can't tell which one this is, but this one is a beauty, guys. It literally blooms all year. Got some conifers that I recently put in. My daisies, my banana cream daisies, they're evergreen. They're staying up the whole year. The whole year they've stayed up. And again, after 3 freezes, I don't think they're ever going to go to sleep, but they're definitely done blooming until next year. My orange rocket barberry, still deleafing. It's going to completely lose all its leaves, but it's taken a while because it hasn't been really, really cold. Maybe this particular cold will finally take it back to sleep. Got me some more conifers. We have that one I showed you was Tom Thumb. This one is Het's Midget. 2 Het's Midgets right there. And of course the Obsession Nandina. Got these on clearance sale. And of course my favorite perennial, one of my favorite perennials is the Autumn Joy Sedum. It's still up. I don't cut things back until maybe February after Valentine's Day, and then that's when I fertilize them. So the garden is not looking too terrible, guys. You know, it's the end of the year. It looks like what I want it to look. I still want to add some more evergreen so it can still look like a garden at the end of the year. But this is the backyard, guys. This is the backyard. I can't wait for spring to spring. And so we can really, really see what some of these plants are doing. These beds here, like this is a very, very new bed. This was done in the last couple of months. It's because I just ran out of space and I had to create something. And the more you create beds, the more you find plants. I'm excited about this guy here, the viburnum, the Chinese snowball viburnum. Got this in a 2-gallon from Home Depot. $12, guys. It was usually $20-something. It was $12. And they had another one, and weirdly, the other one wasn't on sale, which is really strange. Sometimes I don't understand Home Depot, the way they do their clearance or their sale. It's like there were literally 2 plants. One was on sale and one wasn't. And I know because I got it for $12, and the other one said $22.98 or something. Yeah, guys, I'm really happy with the way the garden looks for this time of the year. But I can't wait to see. As you can see, it's really, look at the dust of frost right there. This bed has some more White Mountain daisies. It's got some Rose Marvel Salvia, and it's got some Rudbeckia. Right here is 5 pots. These 3 are Japanese maples that I got for my birthday last year. And then I have a cherry tree I got for Valentine's Day, and a patio peach, a bonfire right there that I never got peaches for. This is my 3rd year with it, and the squirrels go crazy on it. I would love one day to be able to eat a peach from there. Yeah, guys, so much to do, so much to add. I can't wait for the spring. Let's see what the side yard's looking like. So the side yard might be a little bit more noisy because it's at the side. It's on the west side of the house and kind of geared towards the front, but not directly in the front. The side yard is a combination of full sun, part shade, and full shade. I kid you not. So when you first come out the gate, so that's the backyard right here. Let me show you. And we're coming out this gate, right? And I'm coming out, and this is a side yard, right? And here I have a row of encore azaleas. I have bonfire, embers, autumn lily right here. And then because I don't come to the side part of the side yard as much, I want it to be mostly evergreen. And then down there is shade, which is not mostly evergreen, but we'll get to that. So here I just have a bunch of encore azaleas surrounding boxwood. So these are 3 starburst azaleas, autumn starburst, and in the middle of it is a Korean boxwood. Same thing here. We have a Korean boxwood in the middle, 3 starburst, and I just stuck a royalty there. It's not going to stay there. It gets too big. I don't have anywhere to put it right now, which is why I stuck it there, but that's an autumn royalty. This bed here, again, same thing, Korean boxwood. Guys, I bought these things in a 2.5 quart. These Korean boxwoods, and they're 3 or I would say 5 times the size. These Korean boxwoods are really fast growing, more fast than baby gem. And I got these on sale and I bought a bunch of them and they're doing really great. I had put some boogleweed around it, but I'm going to move that and I'm going to put some more encore azaleas around. That's the theme. Put the Korean boxwood in the middle, put the encore azaleas around it. Here's another one right here. I'm going to move everything in here, leave the boxwood, and put the encore azalea. Between me and my neighbor, let me get out this shot here. Why am I in the shot? Trying to get out the shot. Between me and my neighbor is some sunshine ligustrums. Now, sunshine ligustrums are evergreens, guys, but this time of the year they do shed and get ready for new, but it's never completely de-leafed. By the time the shedding happens, the new leaves are already on it. And again, the end of the year, so it's not going to look all yellow and nice, even though it says it's evergreen and people say it looks like this all year. It does not, especially for me in the southeast in zone 7A, 7B, 8A. If it was going to stay evergreen and it's supposed to stay evergreen, it would have, but it does shed, just so you know. And they are doing okay. I can't wait for them to get to the top of the chain link fence. But I have a great relationship with my neighbor, so it's not a problem at all. So coming further down, so that was the side yard, and now we're coming to the side, kind of other side of the front. And this is the shade garden, guys. This is either part shade or full shade. It's a work in progress. You might have seen some videos where I was working on this. When I bought the house, this was a bunch of brush and shrubs and invasive plants. I dug them all out and threw them away and created this beautiful shade garden. Now, one of the goals of next year is to make the shade garden more alive. As you can see, you probably can identify some ferns. These are some autumn ferns that you're seeing. All these green, well, not all, but most of these green things you're seeing are autumn ferns. But I also have some green coral bells in here, and they're not standing out the way I want them to stand out, so I'm going to move them. In this area here is all hostas have gone to sleep, so you know what that means. I don't want it to look like that anymore. When the hostas wake up, and I know exactly where they are because I've marked them with some plastic forks, guys. Plastic forks right here. I've marked them with plastic forks. When they wake up, I need to see how big they're going to be, and then I will insert some more color, such as some purple coral bells, some color. I need some color, some red, some orange, shade plants, because as you can see, it looks like nothing is here, but they're all sleeping. And I know they're going to come back bigger and better, but I need something to look at. So I'm coming further down the side yard, almost to the front. And here under this tree, more autumn ferns. And so I have an autumn fern. I have a coral bell. I think this is the Dolce Wildberry. Autumn fern, Dolce Wildberry. And then also in this bed, it's a bunch of Patriot hostas and stained glass hostas, because you imagine when this actually wakes up, it's going to be a beauty. You're going to have the yellowy white, and then the white and green, and then the purple and the green. I'm really, really excited about that. But as you can see, guys, nothing. But there really is something. They're all sleeping. Again, I need to work on this bed. Lots of hostas went to sleep. This was the bedazzled hosta. And I don't cut my hostas back. I let them disintegrate on their own. This is bedazzled hosta. And a bunch of coral bells that I need to fix this. I just have them thrown in there. And I need to fix it. Here, I'm extending a bed. You know, as a gardener, that's going to happen. So this is probably 2 feet of extension right here, because I need to get this shade garden a little bit more alive. It looks beautiful in the summer, guys, with all the hostas and the heucheras and the ferns. It looks really, really nice. But anything after November, from November to February, this is what it looks like. And I want to stop that and add some more color. So this was the side yard, guys. Let me show you. Let me do a little panoramic view without getting my shadow in it. So here it is again. And all that mulch you see, that's actually leaves I grounded up and created my mulch. That's the side yard, guys. Can't wait for the spring. Can't wait to show you what I end up doing. Next is the front yard / foundation. Okay, guys, so here we are in the front, the official front of the house, and there's a couple of things going on here. Here is a front garden that I created. I'm gonna have, well, what you can see here, this is gonna be like a annual / perennial area. So what I have in here now are some spearmint heucheras, some lava lamp heucheras, some pansies, and some ornamental kale and cabbage. And then, of course, once the kale, cabbage, and pansies are done, I'll put a summer annual here, but the heucheras will stay. Okay, so these look really, really nice. I bought these mostly on sale. The cabbage and kale are looking really, really nice. Okay, and then moving further up closer to the house, I have some containers. I have some, what is this called again? This is a Goshiki osmanthus. Got this wasn't on sale. I actually bought this full price because I want this to be, and this is a part sun area, a part sun plant, and this area gets part sun. So I put the plant with some beautiful pansies, guys. These pansies are really, really impressing me. I think this might be one of my favorite pansies right here. That orange and black and red color, and this one here too. That's like a runner-up. This is so beautiful. Look at that. So I put the Goshiki osmanthus in a container, and of course I raise it up to prevent the slugs. Got some more pansies here, and I've got an agave that I procrastinated so much this year, it never got in the ground. My ground stays wet. I was just struggling to find the best place to put it, and I ended up not putting it anywhere, which might be even worse. So I have it doubled up in a container, in the original container, and then in another container. Until I find the best place to put it. I have no idea where that's going to be. I hope it makes it through the winter, though. Next up is this tree here. I have a tree in the front when I look out my office. And here again, look at the cabbage, look at the kale, guys. What a beauty. I bought these so small, like in really small quarts, and look how big they get. Really, really nice. The pansies look really, really nice. These pansies I got for $1, and these were in quarts. And also on this bed is some green heucheras. I don't remember the name. I know it's something lemony or citrus sounding. I just don't remember the name, and I've been looking for the tag. Can't find the tag, but I'm happy the way this looks, because when I'm pulling into my driveway and I see this, I'm like, okay, yes, really nice. I've got color, I've got purple, I've got green, I've got white, I've got yellow, I've got red, and I'm really, really happy about that. You guys know I don't like to look at nothing, nowhere in the yard, you know. So this is my shade tree in the front. Okay, and then my foundation. My foundation is a bunch of Florida Sunshine Elysium, Goshiki Osmanthus, and azaleas. I also have some Clairas right there. Those are Clairas, but I'm going to replace them because I want something with some chartreuse green. And the only reason that, you might have known, the only reason those azaleas are even still here is because I can't get them out. I actually paid somebody to get him out, and he just could not get it out. More Sunshine Elysiums here. Still got to do some work on the foundation. It's not where I want it to be, but it's looking better than when I actually bought the house. I've got some Everest Carex grass here that I need to divide. And then the final thing I want to show you is the front, right at the door. Right at the door, I have 2 urns that has some Korean boxwoods again. It's got some kale, cabbage, and pansies. Isn't that a beauty, guys? That's my front container, and that's going to take me all the way through to spring. I hope, because I don't want to have to change it again. The cabbage looks nice. The kale looks beautiful. Look at that purple, guys. The Korean boxwood never disappoints me. It's in the container and it's doing great. It's in the ground, it's doing great. And of course, one of my favorite pansies is doing great as well. I have some plants here, and I really hope they didn't get damaged. I actually bought them yesterday. I did a video yesterday. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday I did the video. I went to Lowe's because I got some clearance plants, and they're still in the front of the yard right here where I did the video because it's been cold, and I'm still deciding where I'm gonna put these things. You know, I know I'm supposed to put it in the ground to prevent it from getting damaged, but I was so tired yesterday, and then I don't know where to put it. So that's another thing right there. But yeah, guys, this is what my yard's looking like at the end of 2023, guys. I'm really pleased with how things turned out. I did a lot of containers. I did some improvement on the underneath the tree to make it, you know, because this is the road right here. That's the road. So when I pull into that driveway, I want to be able to look at something, and that's why I want to keep my foundation on the evergreen side. So everything here is evergreen on my foundation. And then of course the Goshiki Osmanthus is also an evergreen. Of course the pansies, they will die, but they're not going to die until June. So they can hold their own until June. When we get really hot, that's when the pansies are like, I'm out. We're not dealing with this heat. And then I can pop something else in there. But I'm really happy with the garden, guys. Let me know what you think. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Please remember to hit the notification bell to be alerted on my new videos. I wish you guys a happy new year and stay safe. I will see you in 2024. Bye-bye.